Hello and welcome to another The Race Zone channel video. Today I will preview stage 10 of the Vuelta 2023. We will look at the profile, we will look at the course, we will look at the weather, the wind, start orders, GC standings, etc. So before I start, I would just like to ask you for a favor. Please subscribe to my channel so you never miss a preview of a Grand Tour stage ever again, and a lot of cycling content on this channel. So if you like cycling, please subscribe. Now let's move on to stage 10. It is an individual time trial from the city of Valladolid back to the city of Valladolid, some 25.8 kilometers with a little lump in the first half, and we have one time check on this course. So it will be a bit hard to follow the results, who is there, who is going for the win, but I think that the ASO, who are the organizers of this race, will have a similar results covering live standings between the riders, like we saw in the time trial, who is leading at at a different point of the track. So they will make our lives easier. So like I said, we're going from the city of Valladolid here near the river. Then outside of the city it is a bit twisty and turny in the first half of the course, but once they get back into the city, then we have this long straight heading over to, I think, ring road. Then we go probably under it all the way here south, and then it's straight back to the city of Valladolid. So the second part of the course is very straightforward, and I think it suits people like Ghana and Remco a lot. This first twisty part, I'm not sure who is going to manage it the best there, but I don't think that cornering will be decisive in this stage. So the weather will be really nice, as we can see here, some 23 degrees by the time riders start, and it will be like 26 once the final rider Sepp Kuss finishes the race. So as we can see, the wind will be from the south, and we can just check how it's going to shape up tomorrow. So this is at 2 o'clock when we have the first riders, and then once the final riders start, it will be a bit stronger winds, but I don't expect it to have a big role, because as you can see they are going this road back and forth, so it probably won't have much of an influence. First it will be headwind, then it will be tailwind, so everyone will probably get it quite the same. Considering that it will get stronger as the time progresses, then maybe the later starters will be a bit more favorable, will have a bit more favorable conditions, but I don't think that it will influence this race that much. So as we can see, one of the favorites is obviously Filippo Ganna, and he starts at 3:09. So he's really the only guy that could challenge for the win outside of the GC guys, and the GC guys start at around 5 o'clock. So first of the big guns is obviously Juan Ayuso at 4:46. Then we have Enric Mas, then Vingegaard and Roglic for Jumbo-Visma. Mikel Landa is like a buffer between Roglic and Evenepoel at 4:56. Then Lenny Martinez, Marc Soler and Sepp Kuss at 5:02 as the red jersey. So Sepp Kuss is leading in this Vuelta. He has some 2 minutes and 22 seconds in front of Remco, and the big question for tomorrow will be, can Remco go back into the red jersey? Now I know that Remco is destroyer of the worlds when it comes to time trialing, but 2:22 maybe it's on the edge. I think he can take back 2 minutes, but 2:22 probably not. So Roglic is then the next favorite. He's only 7 seconds behind Remco. I expect him to lose somewhere between 15 and 30 seconds to Remco on this course, because this is the course that suits Remco a lot. And then Vingegaard is 11 seconds behind Remco. Now I don't know what Vingegaard can do. He is an amazing time trialist when he has his day. he can even be like on par with Remco, maybe lose the 10 seconds, maybe lose the whole minute. I don't know what Jonas will show up tomorrow, but I don't think he can beat Remco anyway. So what do the bookmakers say? Yes, they also have Remco as the favorite at 1.6. Maybe it's too short. Filippo Ganna at 280, but Filippo Ganna doesn't have a stage win in a World Tour race since 2021, since the last stage of that Giro, so he didn't really perform well in those Grand Tours individual time trials. So at 280, maybe this is his day to shine. Then they have Jonas even in front of Roglic, because yes, like I said, Jonas on the best day he's probably better than Primož, but Primož he also can ride the time trials incredibly well. We saw it in the Giro last stage, or rather second to last stage. We saw him in the Olympics. So at 12, then Juan Ayuso. Now I think Ayuso also has a good chance to be like in the top 3, but at 3 I think it is a too short odd also for that, because obviously 4 guys are better than him, so he needs to beat 2 of them to get into top 3, and that's not really very likely. So Stefan Bissiger, he's a great time trialist, but on a bit of a decline in the last like year and a half, or ever since he crashed on those Copenhagen wet roads in the first stage of the tour last year. Mattia Catana, I don't think he will go all out. He's here as a super domestic, or rather just a domestique for Remco. Then Matteo Sobrero, he will for sure go out, but he was in a breakaway on yesterday's stage, so it certainly has an impact on him. And then I don't see any other guys getting major results. Maybe Geraint Thomas can like woke up, but I don't think he is in the top form here at this Giro. This Vuelta. So I think that Remco will win, and maybe Ayuso for the top 10. Ganna, like I said, he was amazing in the World Championships, but in the Grand Tours it just looks like he lost a bit of touch. This kind of stage, 26 kilometers, should obviously suit him, because he's great at the track and at those shorter distances, but I don't see him beating Remco here. And Ayuso, maybe he can beat one of the Jumbo guys and Ganna and sneak into the top 3. So thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, tell me who do you think will win, how the Vuelta will shape up. Have a great day. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.